hell of a year already. Two-time Divas champion. Let's get loud for WWE Diva, Paige!
Oh, there we go. I'm not going to scream. I have to. But he's like the bad guy. I would totally kiss every single one of you.
That's exactly how.
That's
exactly.
You suck. You suck.
Probably won't be the last time I hear that this weekend. Well, it looks like you've had a good day today.
Oh, I've had a fantastic day. I met my childhood crush.
Oh, who's that?
It's Brian from Charmed. Leo, does anyone watch Charmed?
Yeah.
Come on. Oh, so you know, oh gosh, you. She's way prettier than me. I told her to leave. Alright, I forgive you for being pretty. It's cool.
She says I'm the bad guy here.
Yeah.
No, actually, I don't know, none of the guys in the room probably admit I watched Charmed. Not for Brian Craft, but for the other ladies.
Alyssa Milano.
I love Charmed.
Alyssa Milano, yeah, that was...
Big fan.
Yeah. So how's Comic-Con treating you? Yes, candies.
Great. What? Oh no, I don't like those ones.
You don't like those?
I'm a spearmint type girl.
Oh.
Got some chocolate? Aw, you suck! Big time sucking.
Don't do that.
I quit.
Do as we say. We saw people coming in. There's a lot of Paige shirts out there. How does that feel to see people wearing your shirts?
It is incredible and mind-blowing. Do you want me to tell you what the think again actually means, by the way? Because a lot of people have no clue what it means. It's just so basically, it's just saying that you think you know what a diva is supposed to be. Well, think again. Did anyone else get that? Yeah. From the think again thing? Okay, good. Just to clear that, because everyone's like, what the hell are you talking about? Like, why don't you just put random words together? Yeah, that's exactly what it is. But it's cool. It's really, really cool. I love seeing them all around. And whoever's not a wrestling fan has no clue what they are.
Yeah. The beauty of wrestling shirts.
Oh, bless you. I got you. Oh, you're welcome.
Does everybody behave themselves today? Photo ops, autographs? You never know, the rowdy sports entertainment crowd.
Oh yeah, I've had a couple of smooches today. Definitely enjoying myself. I'm definitely like not the PG diva, that's what I'm saying.
All right.
You see my work, right?
That's all right. I actually talked with the Bellas last week, and I was trying to get some dirt about it.
Bring them back together!
Because that was my job, sir.
Because that's his job.
And I was trying to get them to get some dirt, because Bree was saying that she's growing really close to you, that you and her are becoming good friends. So
she's awesome. She's my hippie. She's a hippie chick.
But then she couldn't remember that your man friend is in a band, and she kept wanting to remember who that band is.
I do not actually have a man friend.
Well, that's what she says.
People keep tweeting and saying it, but I don't. I actually don't. He's such a really good friend of mine, and that's it. But thank you for playing. Thank you for pointing out that I'm single and a loser.
Well, that's why you're handing out all the kisses.
That's why I'm handing out the smooches. I'm desperate. Just kidding.
Sir, are you waiting to ask a question then? Sure. The first one's always the
Come
briefest.
on up.
Hello.
Hello, Muscle.
Thank
I remember
you.
you.
Coming to Wizard Austin.
Oh, I didn't know what you just said.
Thank you for coming to Wizard World.
Oh, thank you. Thanks for having me.
Yeah. Well, I had a question. Was there a moment that kind of defined your desire to become a wrestler, and a defining moment that's like, I'm going to be a wrestler, and I'm going to be the Divas champion and the best one ever?
Absolutely. Well, I started wrestling when I was 13. As you know, my whole family wrestled. And I was very defiant beforehand. I was like, nope, not going to do this. It scares me. Like, I see my mom and dad come back, and they're always bruised and stuff. I was like it scared me. But actually, my dad was short on a girl one day for one of his shows, and he was like, real name, Rhea, you want to get in the ring for me just today? Because I'd always like train and do it, you know, like I always had like an itch for it, but I was like, nope, stubborn. And yeah, so I literally had my first match the first day I ever got in the ring, and that was it, when I was 13 years old, and I was like, yep, I'm sold, I love this, I need to do this, I'm not even stubborn anymore, you know. That was pretty much it. I was like, I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna do it. You're welcome.
Now, what's the bigger pressure? Working for the family business or working for Vince McMahon?
Vince. Although Vince is very, very nice. Like, I thought, oh, he's like this big scary man, but he's actually a really sweet guy. He's like very humble and is always willing to help and stuff. So yeah, he's very intimidating because you're doing it for him and in front of millions on TV. Whereas at home, my dad's like, you sucked, you're grounded. And I'm like, oh, okay, cool.
Does he still do that? He watches you on
He's
TV?
very, yeah, he's my biggest critic, and he's also my biggest fan too, actually. His Facebook is like a shrine of me. So then people try and add him because they think it's me, because his profile picture, his background, his whole profile is just like, Paige. And I'm like, Dad, you know my real name.
But what she's also saying is, don't friend her dad on Facebook.
Do not friend my dad on Facebook, because he will accept every single one of you. He keeps doing that.
Look how that line just jumped there.
Oh, hello.
All right.
Cheeky?
Hey, what is it like to travel to so many countries at such a young age, especially being away from your family?
It was actually pretty easy because I wanted to get away from my family. I'm just kidding. No, it was intimidating the first time because I started traveling when I was 14 by myself, and the first place was Norway, and it was like a 2-hour flight, and they pay for your flights and like how you get to and from the building and stuff, so they treat me really well. But yeah, that was really, really scary. I think my mum dropped me off the airport when I was 14, and I was like, I don't want to go. But she's like, no, you're getting on that flight. Forcing me, like, so yeah, she gave me like the big nudge, but yeah, after the first one went out of the way, like, I got hooked on that as well, so I was literally sending resumes out, like, to every different countries, and like, I want to do some more, so I traveled every single weekend to different countries, so it was very cool. Thank you. I'm sorry, that was a really long answer.
It's alright.
I talked long.
Heyo.
Heyo.
Okay, so my question is, so let's say there was an accident while you were wrestling and
Oh,
it happened
gosh.
to be a career-ending injury.
Oh my gosh! Let's keep it positive.
Way to bring the mood down.
Alright, I'm just gonna go cry underneath the table then.
What would you do? What would you do if your career ended like tomorrow?
What kind of injury is it though?
Like, let's say it's a neck injury.
So like am I in a wheelchair or just...
Or else, like, you know, it's like an edge.
You have to be specific.
It's like an edge thing. Like, we have an edge.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would help train others how to wrestle, even though I couldn't be in the ring, but you know, and I'm also a big animal lover, so I'd probably work with a lot of animals and teach kids how to ride horses, because I used to do that before I could become a wrestler.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Lesson learned from that question. If you're going to ask a hypothetical, make sure you have all the details.
Yeah, I need details because there's not a lot I can do.
Hello.
Hello.
Question first, I missed you doing the scorpion crosswalk, and so I was just wondering why have you stopped
You
doing
should
it,
watch SmackDown.
and if you're going to start doing it again.
You should watch SmackDown.
This Friday. Okay.
Don't worry, I'm not giving that baby up. It's my friend.
Knock him down!
Excuse me, what?
Knock down JBL, he's annoying. I was scared of my television.
Definitely watch SmackDown on Friday then if you don't like JBL. And maybe torturing him.
He needs to be a rosebud.
He needs to be a rosebud. I need to be a rosebud. That's a nice gig. I want to dance around a ring. That seems fun.
Yeah.
I like to dress up too, especially if
That's a
it's
funny.
that. Hey, do you have a question? Oh my god, do you have a question? Oh my god, Julie asked me.
I just want to say I love the whole NXT generation with you, Bray Wyatt, the new crowd coming up. I think it's great. So that transition from, I hate to say the minor leagues because that's, you know, but it kind of is. I hate to say that, but that transition to the main stage, you and the others, how was that transition going? Because you had everyone backstage, you got to step up, you got to step up, here it is. How was that to you? How did you feel about that?
Actually, the only thing difference is that we're going out to more viewers, obviously, on the bigger stage, and you're doing it in front of Vince every Monday. But it's kind of intimidating doing it in front of Hunter, like every Thursday, you know. But we were actually really lucky. Like, if we didn't have NXT TV, it would, luckily we had the TVs and we had a lot of tapings, so we got to learn that they were already doing on the road. So it was a struggle just because it's more the nerves than anything, but luckily we get trained to do this at the Performance Center and the TV's there. So we were very lucky, very lucky. Thank you, good question. What up, Rob?
Hi. So I'm a huge NXT fan, and it like seriously blew my mind when after WrestleMania came out, and I was like, oh my god, it's Paige.
Me too, I had no idea. She knows, Kristen, she knows. I had no idea, remember Kristen? Yeah, she knows.
But yeah, so that was seriously cool. So, but yeah, so big fan of NXT. Who's your favorite person to compete with on NXT?
Oh wow, that's a really good question because we have like tons of talent down there. Like WWE is like done amazing now. Like we have like Fergal Diva and Penta and everyone. Like we have so many cool people. But girl-wise, technically Emma's not down there anymore. I'd say her, but Bailey is my all-time favorite. Just because she's actually a really good friend of mine anyway, but outside the ring, promos, like she's the full package, so I'm really excited for her to come up.
Cool. Also, speaking of Bailey and Emma, when the 3-girl team against the BFS, when the 3-girl team did against the BFS a while back, I made a...
That was you who made that?
That was me, yeah.
Oh, okay, we like that. We're all like favoriting it and sharing it between, messages. We're like, this is really cool.
Yeah, but I got this for you. So.
Oh, it's for me?
For you.
Bring it up here, son. Oh, thank you so much. Although Bailey and Emma's going to be very jealous, but I'm going to say suck it. Yeah, this is amazing. Yeah, they're gonna be super happy. I'm gonna be like their copies as a surprise. So thank you so much for your time. Thank you. Babe. I see you.
Thanks for making me wait an hour. Appreciate that.
Making you wait an hour?
Yes.
Oh, excuse you. Alright, security.
If you could face any Diva past or present, who would it be and why?
I'm a big fan of Paul McCartney just because I did get my submission from her, and I stole it because not a lot of people who are not diehard wrestling fans will know who that is. So, you know how someone takes like moves and they're like, oh, we think of like Edge or we think of Stone Cold. Well, you already think of Paige and you think of Scorpion Crosslock, unless you're a super hardcore fan like me. But yeah, Paul McCartney, just because she was an absolute badass, and I look up to her and I steal a lot of her moves.
Thanks.
You are so welcome. Sorry you had to wait an hour. You're fired.
Hello, Paige.
Hello.
Been a fan of yours prior to your WWE days.
Oh, Brittany Knight fan? He loves it, see? He's a Brittany Knight fan too.
Yes. So, your mother, Sweet Bright Knight, for those who don't know, you've been wrestling your mother throughout most of your career prior to getting your WWE. How did it feel wrestling your own family members going into what you're trying to pursue towards your career right now? Your own family member.
It's crazy, but then you kind of get used to it because you can take out all the anger that you had at home and you just take it in the ring with them. But it's really weird because people think, oh, you're wrestling your mom or whatever, you're probably going to hold back, you're not going to be. But we literally kicked the crap out of each other because we wanted to prove a point. Like, all right, we're mother and daughter, but we can go in there and like beat bumps at each other. So it was cool, and like we used to cuss each other out. We used to legit get angry with each other in the ring, but we'd come out and be like, that was a great match, thank you. Thank you for dropping me on my head. That was really fun. Thanks for the slap on the face. My jaw feels great. But yeah, no, but I really enjoyed it. I've actually wrestled my brothers and my dad too. So I've done it all, and I won.
And I have a friend of mine who once wrestled your mom, couldn't be here today. She wants to say, hey. Hey, Athena.
What's her name?
Athena.
Athena! From Shimmer?
Huh?
From Shimmer?
From Shimmer, yes.
Oh, okay. Hey, Athena. I remember her. She broke my mom's cheekbone.
That's what I read. But
Yeah. It's okay. My mom was cool about it. She's like, hey, it's wrestling. Right?
She's like,
don't like pussies.
Hey there, Paige.
Hello. There's that shirt again. There's that naughty shirt again. Keep it PG, brother.
Oh, really?
What that mouth do? Kristen's looking at me and shaking her head. Embarrassingly again.
I don't know if you follow them or not, but if you could wrestle any of the current TNA knockouts from Impact Wrestling, who would it be and why?
Velvet Sky?
No. I'm a big fan of Havoc, just because like she's a badass. I also would actually love to face Gail at some point if I ever get to, because she's a babe and she can wrestle hardcore, so I love that. So those two for sure.
Thank you.
Yeah. Take time on it.
Hello, Paige.
Hello, Lawrence. Give me that 5% off in Target.
My question is, right when you came to Raw, right after WrestleMania, how did you get the call up from NXT to Raw? And you shocked the WWE universe.
Actually, it wasn't even a real, like, it wasn't a call up. It was just like, hey, like, a bunch of you are going to come to Access. And, like, that weekend, I had no idea I was even going to make my debut because I got made to work a lot at Access, more than anyone else there. So I literally, like, lost my voice. Like, a couple of people did turn up, so I had to do extra stuff, extra sign-ins, extra matches. So I was just like, oh, that's definitely not going to happen because they won't be to the vote. No. I got to Raw and it was just after doors opened and there was a fit coming up to me and being like, hey, you're doing something today. And I'm like, excuse me? It's like, I've lost my voice, but okay. And I was like, I lost my voice. Sound like Johnny Ace. But yeah, so yeah, he told me, he didn't tell me the full detail. So like, yeah, when we were out there, I completely lost my shit. And I come back and the tears are real, my friend, the tears are real. I literally like cried my eyes out and everyone backstage in Gorilla was like clapping and I was like, I don't know what just happened. I had to do a promo with no voice. Like, I think it went well. Like, but yeah, it was completely overwhelming and crazy and I had no idea what was gonna happen. I promise you I didn't need it. It was no call. Not like, hey, someone's gonna happen. No, nothing. It was just like, hey, here's a plateful, take it. Last minute. It's great. It could have been worse, right?
Yeah, trust me, I remember what it's like to win. Because I played Special Olympics, and I know what it's like to win championships.
Oh!
It's amazing. And
yeah.
I just celebrated 3 years at Target this past Saturday.
Oh, congratulations.
I've never And it was my third job as well, and I've never gone 2.5 years here. I've never surpassed 3 years.
Aww, well congratulations, that's awesome. That's very awesome. And here's to 3 more years, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Get that belt back.
Oh, I will. I will try.
In the cell.
Yeah. Give me the Hell in a Cell. Hey, put me in a Hell in a Cell match. Come on.
So, in taking into consideration like the legacies that divas from past generations have left, and you know that setting such a high standard can seem like a really overwhelming challenge for you to try and carve your name in the stone. So, how do you approach that? And is it ever like just getting myself better every day, or does that challenge ever frustrate you? And especially with in some fans' minds, it might be really difficult to reach those standards, even if you're legitimately doing it.
They are pretty big shoes to fill, obviously. Like they're incredibly talented women, but I try not to think about that. I try to think about the future. I'm not like, oh man, I have to be as big as Lita, I have to be as big as Trish. Like, no, I'm gonna be. People are gonna look back and be like, I'm gonna be as big as Paige one day. So I try and do that. So I work extra hard every day. Like anything they want me to do, I'll do it. Like I'll always have ideas. Like I'll always work hard, and I try to make myself look as different as possible as well. Like I really want to stand out. So I was always pale as shit. Like, I'm not gonna lie, like, I was always like that, so, but and this is like how I am as well, like, I didn't change who I was to come here, like, I mean, I had the first tryout and I tried to be what I thought a diva was supposed to be. Like, I got a tan, I put cut, I took my piercings out, and I didn't get signed the first time. Second time, I went completely as me, and I was like, this is it, like, this is how who I'm gonna be, and this is like how I'm gonna make my mark, you know? So, stop it. But yeah, so I stuck to my guns basically, and I kept my style, and I think they like it. I think they like it. You like it, even though people's like, you've got no talent, you're just so pale. I'm like, what? I'm sorry? Like, I'm sorry, I'm so pale. I'm saving a lot of money right now. But yeah, I'm gonna just make my mark by working hard and being myself.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you. Hello, you have better hair than me. Oh, you're like, actually, I don't have a question. I just
wanted to compliment.
He was just like, yeah, just getting those compliments. I see how you roll.
Hello, Paige.
Hello.
Just a little quick brief. I know it's a little cliche and you may have heard for the WWE, and right now I'm currently a wrestler, just about a year.
Yeah, congratulations.
I'm telling you, what you guys go through, mad respect. Me, I've only had 1 year. It's still tough.
Yeah.
I'm really mad with passion for it.
You can see that. You can see how hard, like, and how much you love it just by standing there, you know? But I'll give you some advice, which actually, you may know this guy. He goes by Dwayne Johnson. He comes up to me and he gave me some advice, and he just said, while you're in the WWE, just stay humble and hungry all the time. And just like those two words, like, they meant like so much. Like, if you're hungry for it, like, you'll get it. And that's how I was before, like, prior to WWE. I was hungry and I was like so like passionate. I wanted it, and you just have to keep that. And you know, you can make it one day. And once you get there, just stay humble, because people want to work with you longer. People want to watch you, and if you see fans, be nice. You know, what people are, you know, just be like everyone, you know. So just stay humble and hungry. Okay, babe?
And my question to you is, if you had the opportunity to work with one female wrestler that you can work with, not someone who's retired or can't physically.
Are you talking about in the division right now?
Well, yeah, that you can physically work with right now if you had the opportunity from anywhere, any promotion, anything, who would you pick and why?
Oh man. Well, actually, I'd love to face my mom in the WWE at some point, because we're ready to tear the house down. Alright? Actually, I would love to, I'm going to say Emma obviously again, because she's another woman that had that struggle. I'm not just picking them just because they have the struggle to get here, but I just love someone who's humble and hungry, and like, she really wants it, and she wants to, you know, make her own kind of legacy too. And she's freaking good. Like, she's great. Like, once you give her a chance, she's amazing. Like, we've had some really cool matches in NXT, you know. So I would definitely say Emma, 100%. Like, she's my girl. And Summer Rae, whether you believe that, like, she's the biggest heel you'll ever find. Like, if they give her a chance, she could be the meanest biatch ever. Like, she was evil. In NXT, we had a feud, and she was frustrated. She was like the announcer for like over a year, right? But she was wrestling, and these other girls were getting chances for her, but she was like so passionate, she didn't complain. And we pitched these ideas, and like, okay, how about, excuse my phone, how about when she's announcing, she just like attacks me from behind, you know? And so she did it, and like, I won my match against Sasha Banks, and then all of a sudden she comes along and just like clocks me from behind, and the crowd just like erupted. And like, she's like, no one really like likes the cookie cutter diva anymore, you know? And that's what she is. She's the Barbie doll. She's the beautiful model, like long legs, like great body, like, people hate that now, you know? And like, she can like, well, some people, I don't know, not everyone probably good, but like, to me, people kind of like the different divas nowadays, right? So like, she could be incredible, and I hope she gets a chance one day, and I'd love to face her.
Well, I'll take your word for it.
Yeah, I promise you.
Thank you, Paige.
You're welcome. Oh, bye. Thanks for coming up. Oh my god, that was a high pitch stuff.
So, what kind of music are you into?
Ooh. I'm into actually a lot of music. So I love my 80s music. I'm really into Skid Row and stuff like that. I love my Skid Row. Like my mom's like a huge punk, so like I got brought up with that kind of music. I actually like punk music, so I like Off With Their Heads, and I'll listen to like even T Bubba Screamo, so I listen to Bring the Horizon, Stick to Your Guns, that kind of thing. I listen to Mumford & Sons, Monsters and Men, so I listen to like a variety. The only thing I don't listen to is rap, sorry. And I remember traveling with Titus O'Neil. And the whole time we had the auxiliary called in, and I looked at him and I was like, I'm gonna fucking kill you. I was like, and it was 2.5 hours, and I was just like, why, God, why? Why have you forsaken me? So I just like sat in silence and just cried when I got to the locker room. But yeah, like, well, I kind of listen to Eminem, that's probably the only one, but yeah, the rest, I'm not sick. Oh, I'm a huge Johnny Cash fan. Johnny Cash is my babe. And if he was alive, he'd be my husband right now.
Thank you. I hope you have a good time in Malaysia.
Oh, thank you. I hope so too.
Hello, Paige.
Hello. So,
do you have any plans for your WrestleMania debut next year?
I have no idea. That's a question I cannot even answer. I hope so. I hope so. Like, I'm gonna mentally and physically prepare myself, even if I'm not. I'm always gonna be ready, you know. But let's hope so, because that'd be incredible. That's a goal of mine. Oh God, WrestleMania. Ew. Who wants to be at WrestleMania? Yeah. Hopefully it's
You're so serious in that question.
I'm angry.
So, Paige, major fan, of course. Again, why I'm here.
Thank you.
And I was gonna ask, like, throughout your family, or through your family, do y'all ever settle anything with wrestling? Like, say, I want that remote.
You're like, lock up! Actually, me and my brother used to, like, the one who's like a year older than me, Zach, but then he'd get really physical and that'd be quite painful. He'd like make me tap out all the time. But no, apart from that, no, my mum and dad wasn't like, no, I'm gonna physically abuse you right now. No, they never did that. So I would take my anger out on them in the ring, you know, give them a couple of stiff days. You know, like, yeah, thank you for the grounding. Thanks for making me wash the dishes yesterday. But no, we never used to sell it like that. My family's really cool. If they wanted the remote, I was like, my dad was literally like the one who was always had the remote. He's like, this is my seat, my remote, we're watching sports. Every kind of sports. Cricket, darts, golf. It was torture. It was torture. And that was on a daily basis. He would like watch the sports news over and over again, even though it was the same news. It was just repeated, constantly watch it. Maybe something new popping up. No, Dad, there's never anything new that pops up. Let's watch something else.
And, like, out of all the Comic Cons I've been to, you're my first photo op.
Ah,
Picture, so.
well, shucks.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Here he is.
So this is your house now.
This is my house.
So everybody wants to know, what is your relationship status?
I think I just said that I'm miserably single. Thank you. No, actually, I'm okay. I'm alright. I am single, but I'm so busy that you can't even tell because I'm not even sleeping or anything. So.
Oh, the traveling.
Oh, the struggle. No, it's incredible. I'm fine being by myself. Less trouble, my friend. Less trouble, you guys. Men. Definitely a pain.
Nice meeting you again.
No, nice to meet you too. Good luck with the wrestling.
Thank you.
So, I saw you fighting Lisa Marie over the women's championship at the Squared Circle a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
So, as the anti-diva, when you had the Divas title belt, was there ever any thought in your mind of bringing back the actual women's championship belt instead of the pretty pink belt?
Of course. I mean, I've always wanted to hold the Divas just because it was the Divas championship. Like, that was it. It was incredible. But, you know, like, if it does change over, cool, I'm cool with it. But, you know, in NXT, we had the NXT Women's Championship, so I've always already held something like that. But, yeah, if it comes back, then yes. I was going to steal Lisa's, but, you know, she did, like, have finisher on me in the middle of the bomb.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Starting to run out of time, so the guy in the button-down shirt there's going to be our last question.
Okie dokie.
Well, I had another question that just popped in my mind.
Welcome back.
I was wondering, I hear all this stuff about the WWE network, and I was wondering if you knew how much it was.
Oh my God. He's looking for that cheap pop. Looking for that cheap pop, brother. I don't know actually. Can you tell me? Hang on 1, 2, 3. Can everybody tell me? Look at this big camera. Ready? 1, 2, 3. $9.99. Or 666 upside down. I see you. Old Andy Christ over there. Yeah. You're gonna get beat downs from these people now.
It's all good, there's a face car on you.
Yeah. Well, which one do you want? I got 3 finishes. Take your pick.
All of them. The rampage.
That's a cool one. Where's Steven? He got the PTO on him earlier.
And he didn't sell it.
There he is. How'd it feel, Steven?
It's tough.
Yeah. I'm gonna put you in it before the end of this. You know what I'm talking about. I'm gonna do it. Oh, hello.
Hi, bestie.
Hi, bestie.
I was just wondering.
Sorry for pulling your hair at the last Comic-Con.
I forgive you.
Okay.
I was just wondering, what is your favorite place to wrestle in the United States?
I don't really have like a specific place in America that I like to wrestle. It's just like everywhere is a bonus for me. I'm just like, this is great, I love this place. So actually I don't have anywhere specific I like to work. It's just everywhere. I'm very easy to please.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Skip. Skip. Thank you. Yay! There we go. Sorry, I had to threaten you to skip now. Welcome back, Lots. What do you want now?
I have a question. What is your favorite submission or finisher that you like to use? The
Mine?
Rampage or the cage driver?
Well, none of those are my submissions. I have the Paige tap out, which is my only submission that I do.
How do you do that?
How do I do it? You want to feel it? No. Chris is like, no. No, I can't put it on you. I'll put it on Steven.
Joke's on you.
Yeah, so if I had to pick out one of my submissions, the only one I have, it would be the PTO. Actually, I have a modified cloverleaf as well, which I haven't used yet. I'm going to bring that baby out sometime soon. Yeah, Seamus, sorry, brother.
Bring it out on Monday Night Raw.
I'll bring it out just for you. I'm not going to bring it home.
Or you can do that main event.
I'll
watch every Tuesday.
Yeah, okay, I may do that. Oh, yeah. Very good. You're very well trained.
Your mom is the manager.
For my mom is about like, yeah. She wouldn't be able to stay out the ring though. Alright. Thank you, Lance. Go sit down. And skip. You can skip too. That's an incredible skip that you have there. It's an art form.
I know. That's right.
You are adorable.
Thank you.
You got a little bit of a crush on your nose.
12 girlfriends, still single.
Oh, that's okay, me too. Hey, welcome back. What up?
So there was that documentary about your family fighting for my family.
Yes.
What was it was really cool. So what was your experience with them making that?
That was actually really cool because it was actually pure reality. Like anything that they said, like, hey, can we do this scene? My dad was like, he dropped the F-bomb. He was like, F-bomb. Like, no, like if you want a documentary, it has to be real. And it has to like show the struggle that we go through to try and make it. You know, and so yeah, that's the really good thing about that. That's a good experience is that everything was legit. Like the crying at the airport, the crying when I got over here because I was homesick. Like, you know, I'm a really big pussy sometimes. But it was only involving my family. Sorry, Kristen. Yeah, so yeah, just having that, it was like cool having the cameras around for a little while until they're like in your face when you're in bed. And you're just like, what? Like calling from under the rock. But yeah, it was just that pure reality.
Very cool. Yeah, because I heard that all about the Knight family. And I was like, oh, that's cool. I was like,
did you see the sign on Royal one day? Did I see that? I was like, ooh, the Knight dynasty's taken over. I was like texting my dad. I was like, Dad, check out Raw. Not for me, but just for the sign. So yeah, he was very happy with this as well.
Nice. Yeah. Because I watched it, I was like, man, yeah, obviously, there's respect because you're there's an awesome performer, but I was like, Paige, your whole family's amazing. So,
Yeah.
so, yeah.
They're pretty cool, not gonna lie.
Yeah.
They'll do, right? Thank you. Is this getting awkward right now? We're just like awkwardly starting each other now, like, okay, cool.
Yeah, all right.
Anyway.
I thought you guys were having a moment.
We're having like a moment, we're starting each other. So one play some music real quick. You what? Selfie? Oh, we're gonna do some selfies? Maybe get over this son.
He's the only one.
There you go. You are so welcome, Pete.
This has been great.
Yeah, it's been really cool. Thank you. That's so many cool questions. It's like awkward when they play my room music. I said to him, I was like, I feel really weird doing this.